Good day, I'm Tamara McHale and this is your JIS news for Tuesday, May 10. Government will be reducing the CESS on local conch from 75 to 50 US cents per pound this year. Minister of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries Carl Samuda says the reduction is necessary in order to encourage greater investment in the conch subsector. He said even more would be done to encourage investment across all sectors.
So next year we are going to ensure that the level of investment in the industry, and no matter whether it is conch or it is citrus or it is any other form of business activity, the level of investment put into the industry will weigh heavily on the degree to which an allocation for a quota is fulfilled.
Minister Samuda made the announcement on Friday following a tour of the Rainforest Seafoods plant on Slipe Road in Kingston. He assured Rainforest and other food suppliers that if they were able to satisfy 75% of the CARICOM's demand, then a case could be made for their products to enter that market duty-free.
And you would get the protection depending on the level that is decided, so that in the initial cases until you get up to speed where you can compete on a level basis with everybody else, you'll get that protection, because CARICOM is our domestic market. It is the market that enables us to get our competitive aspects of our business up to speed, and then from there on you move into the external marketplace.
The bill to enact the Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulatory Authority, JACRA, is on its way to Parliament. Agriculture Minister Carl Samuda made the announcement while addressing coconut growers on Saturday during the Coconut Industry Board CIB's annual meeting. He said the new authority was being established based on a cabinet decision to rationalize the regulatory functions of all agricultural commodity boards and simultaneously divest government's commercial interest in these commodities. Increased government subvention to secondary schools in lieu of mandatory auxiliary fees will be given based on their needs. Education Minister Rubel Reid recently announced that in line with the government's new policy to remove the auxiliary fee structure, the subvention to schools would be increased from the current $11,500 per student to $19,000. Following consultations with high school board chairpersons, principals and bursars on Friday, he said the needs-based allocations would allow for greater equity.
Where schools have a higher concentration of past students, then there will be an additional support for those students based on the allocation. Where those students are at the entry level, have underperformed or the lower end, and the school obviously require additional programs to bring those students up to speed, then additional funding will be provided.
Persons charged with human trafficking in Jamaica will soon be tried without a jury. Justice Minister Delroy Chalk made the announcement on Friday. He said the Trafficking in Persons Prevention, Suppression and Punishment Act would be strengthened to improve the justice process in those cases.
Further amendments are being contemplated to allow for trial by a judge alone, and work is underway to develop a comprehensive national policy. The Ministry has accepted that recommendation. It is being presented to the Cabinet. I have no doubt that Cabinet will accept our recommendation and that in due course legislation will be in Parliament.
The Justice Minister was speaking at the second quarter launch of the Anti-Trafficking in Persons program. It's coordinated by the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigative Branch of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and other stakeholders. The FIWI Jamaica project, which forms part of the program, provides entrepreneurial and empowerment programs for the victims of human trafficking. It's funded by the United States Agency for International Development and executed by the University of Technology. And finally, the Ministry of Labor and Social Security will stage 2 special events in commemorating National Workers' Week from May 15 to 23. They are a panel discussion on May 18 and a public silent march on the 20th. Portfolio Minister Shahini Robinson says both are intended to increase public knowledge about potential hazards at the workplace and measures for prevention and control.
We know that it is only through individual attention to safety and health in our work environment that we can, by second nature, apply this principle to the wider external environment.
The minister was speaking at the launch of National Workers' Week and Labor Day 2016 at the office of the Prime Minister on Friday. In addition to occupational health and safety, the panel discussion will explore matters relating to youth in the workplace, gender issues, and the impact of information and communications technology. The public silent march will include the distribution of promotional literature on occupational safety and health. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Tamara McHale. Thanks for watching.